The baptism certificate is not an evidence of date of birth, but an evidence that the person has converted to Christianity or accepted Christianity. And who issues the certificate? Is it the government? No, it's the church. In a majority Hindu nation where we are often threatened by the menace of Christian conversion through dubious means, why would the government of Karnataka include a private religious document, the baptism certificate? It symbolizes the initiation into the Christian faith. Don't you think anybody who is economically weak, gullible, would fall victim to this tactic of Christian conversion? Namaste and welcome. My name is Jerome Anto. Every year, close to 1 million students appear for the 10th standard examinations in Karnataka. The state board conducts these exams, and if you are a school dropout and are 18 years old, then you too can appear for the 10th standard exams. To apply for this examination, the board has prescribed any 4 documents an individual should produce as acceptable proof of date of birth. I want you to listen to me as I list down the documents prescribed by the government of Karnataka as acceptable proof. The first document the government of Karnataka chooses is the baptism certificate. The second is an extract from the birth registrar. Third is an affidavit sworn before the magistrate. And fourth, if you are a government employee, an extract from the government register. And mind you, these regulations were not made today or yesterday. It was made in the year 1966 when the Karnataka State Secondary Board was established. What should trouble us is the first document, because the first document is issued by a private religious institution, the church, which is directly or indirectly controlled by an external force, the Vatican. I hope you are aware, the city of Vatican is a sovereign nation by itself. In a majority Hindu nation where we are often threatened by the menace of Christian conversion through dubious means, why would the government of Karnataka include a private religious document, the baptism certificate? Actually, the baptism certificate is not an evidence of date of birth, but an evidence that the person has converted to Christianity or accepted Christianity. And who issues the certificate? Is it the government? No, it's the church. The church in India is a sovereign entity, which means it does not report to the government of India, but to the Vatican. All church appointments and scrutiny are made by the Vatican, directly or indirectly. So the church in India is a sovereign entity existing inside India but controlled by another nation. Just for a kind information, in the year 2015, there was a petition in the Supreme Court demanding that the personal law of the Indian Catholics should come under the canon law. Now, what is the canon law? The canon law is the law for Christians like the Sharia law for Muslims. The canon law is not made by the government of India, but those from the Vatican or who report to the Vatican. So now coming to the baptism certificate. What is baptism? Baptism is a Christian religious ritual performed in a church by a Christian pastor or a priest. It symbolizes the initiation into the Christian faith. This Christian ritual involves a sprinkling of water over the head or through immersion into a water tank. Once this is done, you'll be declared a Christian and become part of the official church records. Then the baptism certificate will be issued. All this in the hands of a private entity, the church. To be baptized into the church, there is no upper age limit. You do not have to change your name. Your family members need not convert. You can still hold your Hindu name but declare yourself as a Christian. No wonder you find so many Hindu names but following Christianity. It's called Cryptochristians. I see a sinister intention in this legislation. Let me explain. Maybe it was made innocently, but the implications are not healthy for Bharat. Let me give you an assumption. In the rural areas of Karnataka, for example, if a dropout student who wants to write the 10th standard exams but does not have any official document as proof of birth, the easiest way to get it is to get a baptism certificate. Don't you think anybody who is economically weak, gullible, would fall victim to this tactic of Christian conversion? Mind you, the Indian law says that You have the freedom to convert to another religion after you cross 18 years, and to write the state exams for a dropout student, he must be 18 years. A fertile ground for conversion menace to thrive. My next contention is, why only a Christian document? That too prepared by the church should be included. Why not document of other religions? We are a secular nation where religion should not have any role to play in the process of administration. Why this preferential treatment for just 2% Christian population? Well, it's not 2% anymore. While it's time that we urge the government of Karnataka to remove this particular document as proof of date of birth, I want to let you know that there could be many such loopholes which the Christian missionaries will use to convert the poor and the innocent. Conversion need not be just for a rice bag. If you wish to get this legislation changed in the State Education Board, I request you to write to the email ID that has been listed on the screen. Please write to the board asking them to remove the baptism certificate as proof of date of birth. If you like the content that we produce and present, please like, share and comment your thoughts. Do subscribe our channel Samvada for more such interesting topics.